everybody, thanks on how to market your business on sam.gov. Now, as a business owner, what you want to do, you want to find out how to market your business to two different audiences, right? One is to government agency, and the other one is to actual other businesses that's in the government space. So, for example, in our marketing training session here, how to market your business on sam.gov, we're going to look at two key audiences. We're going to look at businesses that are selling to government buyers, because that may be, you may be a consultant, you may be a service provider, you may have a product that you want to sell to other businesses that are government contractors. And so this training we're going to address that. Also, if you are trying to market and brand yourself to government agencies, in this training we're going to address that there, because government agencies are going to be able to find you through this method here. Or if you're just looking for to have brand recognition to your company, about your company, to all the different agencies and government contractors out, this is another way to do this here. So we're going to go ahead and start the training, and we're going to dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the website sam.gov, and if you're not this marketing method, we're going to use sam.gov, and that's the only main focus of this training here is how to use sam.gov and market your business to contractors and agencies through sam.gov. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to go and log in. All right, so I am on sam.gov, and on the top right here, I'm working with a gentleman here. His name is Richard. He runs an organization called GovBridge Capital, which is a company that specializes in funding for businesses in the government space. They provide mobilization capital or bridge money for contractors that have won a contract and needs money to get started on those projects. It's called mobilization funding. So I'm going to go on here. We're going to log in, and we're going to log in, and we're going to go in, and I'm going to show you through his login here on how to do this here. So now that you're in the system, so I am in sam.gov now. This is the first place that you want to make sure that you have access to. And then the second thing, now that you're in sam.gov, once everything is set up on sam.gov, then you're good. And then now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to FBO and start there. So step one is getting on SAM. Step two is getting on FBO.gov. So I'm going to go FBO.gov. Now, I assume you have a profile on FBO already through this account?
Not through this account.
Okay, so then what I'm going to do is, since you're not here, I'm going to go ahead and register. And I'm going to click on register now. Because to market to agencies and contractors that's on SAM, we're actually going to use FBO. We're going to use a backdoor to get to people. So I'm going to come here, and then I'm going to need your DUNS number. Okay, so we're going to set up our FBO profile. So I'm going to put in the DUNS number here. And this is, the company information. I come here, I'm going to hit proceed, and then it's going to ask for more information. And I'm not going to go through all this here, but I'm going to go ahead and show you up until this point here, and then we're going to continue. I'm going to pause the recording for a second. We'll come back, and we're going to continue here. All right, so now that we are logged into FBO.gov, the way we engage contracting officers and other businesses that's in the government space is this here. So for this example, the company is called GovBridge Capital, and their primary service is to provide mobilization capital to businesses that needs funding to get started in the government projects. So I'm going to go in here, and now that I'm logged into FBO, I'm going to go to Find Opportunities, and it's going to come out here. Now for this company, it doesn't matter which company, or it doesn't matter whatever. We really don't care what industry. What we want to do is we want to go and find just any project. So every single day, what we want to do is we want to come and find a company or a project. So I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to take this pre-solicitation. I'm going to click on this here. And then now that I'm in this here, I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to watch the opportunity. Hey, what happened to the button that I'm looking for? Oh, that button's not in here. Let me double check quickly. So I want to look for, pre-solicitation does not have the feature I'm looking for. I want to look for actually a solicitation or RFP. So I'm going to go to the second one here. So this is the solicitation. I'm going to click on the project itself, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to do something that is going to allow me to market my brand to all the companies and all the different, the agency, the contracting officer, right? At the end here, the contracting officer is this here. This is their point of contacts here. But someone manages this project that's put out. I'm going to add me to interested vendors. So now I'm in there. So I'm going to look at the interested vendor list. And now, right now, this company now shows up on the interested vendor list. So anytime somebody is looking for projects, they can see that this company has, they show up on here. Contracting officer will see the company. All the different business that's going after this project will see the company. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at a whole bunch of projects. So I'm going to look at, so I'm just going to go through this here, and I'm going to go do it one by one. I'm going to right click so that I don't have to keep coming back. So I'm going to right click. It's going to take me to this next project. I'm going to add me to the interested vendor list. Then I'm done. So again, I'm on this here now. Now on this one here, there's two companies on here. So there's Equality Corporation. Now this company, they are actually interested in going after the project. But for GovBridge Capital, they're interested in marketing to people like Equality Corporation. Because Equality said, if we win this contract, oh, this company provides funding. So that's what this company is going to see in here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You're not actually going for the project.
No. Yes.
They're just looking at it. They're just there to look at you.
Yeah. So when Ricky Scott comes on here and say, who else is interested in this project? They're going to see Richard, and they're going to say, oh wow, you know what? Guess what? He is, they do funding. And there's another thing, we need to go clean up this a little bit so that it will say we fund small businesses on contracts. So this is another project. So let me look at another one, right? So let's look at another one. Look at this other solicitation here. Right click. And so it's going to open up. And I'm going to add myself to the interested vendor list, and then I'm going to look in here and look, there's a whole lot more companies interested in this project. And so now all these different folks are going to say, huh. So like this company, so this company is using the same technique, because this is a construction software technology. And they're putting their name on here because they want people to see their company. And this is actually a construction company who's interested in this project. And so you're going to see a mixture, right? So this is a lawyer. they're a protest lawyer, and they put their name in here so that people can find them. So they're using this for marketing purposes. They're not Frank Riley, the attorney. They're a protest attorney. They're not interested in this project, but they're using this as a marketing technique to get their name in front of all these different companies, all these 9 companies that are on here, because at some point they're going to need his services. Well, in this situation, like Marvin Heyman, he's actually a consultant, and he does proposal writing. He's not interested in the project, but he says he's a proposal writer. He's hoping that someone in here is going to be, in fact, this is not even his real name. Avon Aaron. That's not his name is Marvin Heyman. And so he's just using this. He put this here so that, let me not talk about that. Let's just continue here. But but Frank Riley, they're a service provider, construction software, Dark Horse Construction, Zach. So you get a mixture of consultants in the industry, and then you got businesses that's really interested in the project. So this is an easy way of how you market yourself to government contractors and government agencies. Now, some of you, for those of you who are really interested in the project, this is another way of how you can find teaming partners. If you're looking for a partner, you can come down here and you can look at the list, right? You look at the list and you're saying, you know what, I'm interested in this project here, and there's this company that's interested in this project. I might team with them. So you can use the interested vendor list for different purposes. I'm just sharing with you guys from one angle, but you can use it for marketing your company to for many different purposes here. So here there's 6 companies in here, and equipment leasing, Dow Freight Management. So some of these are real company, some of these are consultants. Programmable cartridge. All right, so that's the training for today, and appreciate everybody joining me. So in this training here, how to market your business to government contractors, that's on SAM, and agencies, that's on SAM. But to do that, you actually use fbo.gov. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in another training session.